Shout outs and requests. Call, WhatsApp or SMS us on 0044 777 0603 264.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mammoth Show, Sports Show. Sorry. Sin, stop eating on the microphone, man. What's the matter with you?
Chewy.
What do you mean? Chewy, Chewbacca. Yeah, Sports Edition, Mammoth Show. Welcome, everybody. So, as you know, we talk about sports on a Monday. Yeah. So, first thing we're going to start off with, yeah, the Euros is going on. But yeah, I must have been under a rock because I didn't know that Ryan Giggs was not going to be controlling Wales. What's their caretaker managers controlling him? So I had to do a little bit of reading. Turns out, Mr. Giggs, Mr. 19 Premier League championships, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Medals and all that. Decorated footballer. He's a little woman beater. And a cohesive behaviour. You know, one of them people there. If you don't know what cohesive behaviour is, I'm going to talk about it on a Thursday. But briefly, it's just they control you through their actions, not really physically, but mentally. So they kind of lock you off from all your friends. You've only got them to rely on. They put you down, and eventually you start believing whatever they're saying to you. So apparently he's been doing that to his girlfriend, and then he headbutted her November the 1st, 2020. Don't know where I was because I only found out in 2021.
Yeah, you certainly weren't about. That was big news. That was big news.
He gets away with it, Ryan Giggs, doesn't it? He slept with his brother's wife. And he banned the press from putting his name in the paper. They had to put a Premier League star has done it. So I thought that was the reason I didn't hear about it, because he had some sway and he's locking down people. But no, Ryan Giggs is not leading Wales because he headbutted his girlfriend, yeah, who is 36 years old. He's 47, by the way. So,
yeah, but his bank account's not. Is it?
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, he busted her up, mate. I'm just gonna read it. Ryan Giggs will stand trial in January. He's gonna miss, but this is what he denies the allegations. But the Welsh is still, well, the way they've written it is like he's gonna miss all these he's gonna miss the Euros. He's gonna miss all these qualifying games. Like after the trial, he's gonna come back.
No. Oh, well, obviously they have to stay loyal, didn't they? They got to stay loyal. But they, do you know what I mean? They're not gonna say right now, yeah, he done it. But I mean, that she's got a lot of people on her side, isn't she? She's got a lot of people in her team, a lot of witnesses, and you know, like that know that he's like that. A lot of exes coming out, and
yeah. So
obviously his track record's not very good, is it?
I wonder how this is going to pan out. Is his dad black or something? Or
yeah, he's mixed race. He's mixed race. Yeah, he was a rugby player. His dad was a rugby player for Wales. He's actually played for Wales.
So I wonder if they're going to pan out, because that's what they did with the poor old Calvin Phillips. He played so good in the first game for England. They talk about his mum and his black dad that's in jail.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that they can do. But you know, at the end of the day, it shows you about the strength of him, innit? Because he could have gone the same way, couldn't he? But he didn't.
Yeah.
So,
but they don't focus on that, though,
well,
do
of course
they?
they wouldn't. They wouldn't. But
they
we
say,
can.
oh, you know what?
So
this, that, and that. Yeah, it's true. You got to be strong-minded with these questions. So it says in the Sun, the police were called to Ryan Giggs' 1.7 million mansion, 10:05 November the 1st. I told you last year. I don't know where I was. Kate met Giggs when she was working on the PR for his hotel. And then, obviously, they got into a relationship. So, 3 years, I think it was from 2017, or it could be even longer. But for those amount of years, he blatantly controlled her, put her down, beat her up. He's actually done for GBH, which is grievous for the actual body, which is probably one a little way from. But it should really be grievous bodily harm, because when you headbutt someone in the face, especially a man to a woman, I think that should be GBH, because there's no need for that behaviour. Yeah. But he's got good lawyers, in it, so ABH can't get the same sentence. You can get with GBH, you have to get a custodial sentence.
I never saw him that aggressive on the football pitch. Did you?
I don't know, mate.
Never. Never once have I seen him get into a skirmish on the pitch. I can't remember it anyway.
It's tricky, isn't it? Anyway, so that was my realisation when the European nations, or whatever it was called, started. It's like, whoa, where's Giggs? And then all of a sudden, I thought, wow, look at that. Yeah. But on Brighton, though, Usain Bolt's had kids today. He had twins called one Thunder and one St. Leo. So anyone listening, can you explain to me what St. Leo Bolt is? Because I get Thunderbolt, but I'm not sure about St. Leo Bolt. So is that something to do with in Jamaica? Is that a lightning bolt somewhere over there?
I couldn't tell you, mate. I couldn't
So
tell you.
if you can tell me, holla. Yeah, you can hit me up on the Instagram, Facebook.
You know what I mean? Me personally, I would have called it Nuts and.
Nuts and Thunder. Wait, oh, Nuts and Bolts.
Nuts and Bolt.
Wait. Right, so getting into this, yeah. First group is Group A, which has got Italy, Wales, and Switzerland. The first game of that group was Italy and Turkey, and I was quite surprised that Turkey put on a performance like that. I thought they might do a bit well. They had a bit of young players and that. I weren't tipping them to do nothing, but just 3-0.
Yeah, but the scoreline doesn't really typify the game, does it? It wasn't like that. First half wasn't like that. Turkey, I mean...
They didn't really cause no threat in my eyes.
They didn't really cause a threat, but they wasn't under pressure too much neither, do you know what I mean? So it wasn't that sort of game. It was just the second half. I don't know what happened. Italy scored a few goals.
I thought that it was a 3-0 game. The reason I say that is because I don't think 3-0 was such a... Like, to score 3 goals in 90 minutes, like, I think it's a reason.
Oh, of course it is to score 3 goals in a game. It's not a miracle, is it? It's not like, wow, but... You know, like I'm saying, that game didn't really... You wouldn't have looked at that game at half-time and said, Italy's going to win this 3-0.
But when they did win it 3-0, you don't look at
you're not surprised.
You don't look at the game.
Yeah, you're not surprised.
Turkey never really offered nothing.
You're not surprised.
I expected more from them. I got a Turkish shopkeeper that is thought to me, he was going on and on about Turkey. And make sure you watch it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, they're the best team. When they lost the next day, I went to him, he goes... I said to him, what happened to Turkey, mate? He said, who told you to watch Turkey? Turkey are rubbish.
Is his twin brother? Hey? Is his twin brother?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Turkey no good. In his Turkish accent, that was quite funny. But yeah, so then there was Wales played Switzerland.
1-1, that was, wasn't it?
1-1. Kiefer Moore gets the header. But I don't know. I didn't really see that game. I think Wales should have won it, though.
I don't know. Switzerland was on it for a little while. Switzerland was on it, so I mean, I think that was a fair result. Personally, I think that was a fair result.
Right. And then Group B, I think Belgium played Russia first, or was who they played Finland? I don't know who they played, but Lukaku scored 2 goals, and he was on it. I think it was Russia. Yeah, so that was that group, and then Finland must have played Denmark, and Eriksson had a heart attack on the pitch.
He did.
We were thankful that he's alright.
Of course.
It's a bit crazy, isn't it? You've got athletes having heart attacks like that. You wonder.
You know, like I said, you know, these sports stars. I mean, they're high athletes. They shouldn't really be having cardiac arrests.
Yeah.
Okay, because obviously they do lots of things where they're hooked up to machines. So they've got all the nutritionists. They've got everyone around. There's no reason for him to be cardiac arresting. But he did have a vaccine 14 days prior to that, so whether that's anything to do with it, there's possible links. Who knows? You know, but you know, I just find it very strange that a high level athlete like that
happens, isn't it?
And you know, and it happens like that. You know, it's very strange. It's very, very strange. But hey, anyway, he's okay, and he's all good. So that's the main thing. Yeah, that's the main thing right now. But yeah, they put a dampener on them couple of days, I think, after that.
Yeah. Right, crazy. But then Group C had Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and North Macedonia. And who did Netherlands play first? North Macedonia, right?
Netherlands played Ukraine first, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they won 2-1, or was it 3-2? And Dumfries scored that trying it up. Got man of the match. Yeah. I think Netherlands are alright. To be fair though, I will talk about that in a minute. So yeah, and that result was, I don't know, what is it, 3? They scored 3, right? And then Austria played North Macedonia. What was that?
They did. No, I think didn't Austria win that? Sure, Austria won that.
Yeah, well,
2-1 or something like that.
Because
they got 3 points.
Yeah, they got the 3 points.
That's the one, mate. Yeah, I
And
think.
then Group D's got Czech Republic, England, Croatia, and Scotland. Boy, and who played first in that game? It was Croatia and England, and Czech Republic and Scotland. Croatia and England, to me, I think England were lucky to win that game. I think they just edged it. Personally, yeah, with all that talent on the field, I think they should have won that at least. They should. I think England should be scoring more than one goal, in my opinion. I don't really care who they play. That attacking talent, forget about. For me, that attacking talent, you should be scoring more than one goal.
Yeah, but that's their individually they should be scoring that goal. Don't forget, this is a team thing. This is a team thing. I don't think that them individuals really play well as a team. That's my personal opinion.
Well,
I think that they're. I think that they're
all the time.
Well, exactly, because what they go for is these high profilers that, to me, I just don't think they've got it when it comes to the international level. You know, I just think they go into shells. I don't know whether it's too high an accolade for them to play for their country. Do you understand? I know they're proud. I know they're proud to play for their country, but it might be too much pressure for them. It's too much responsibility. I don't know. They know every.
They bottle it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. I think they bottle it. That's what I definitely
think. So you don't think it's nothing to do with the tactics of the manager? Because you know, like, it's very right to say, okay, so the players are different in it. Like, they might play in the same positions, but they give you different attributes. Yeah? So Phil Foden compared to Jack Grealish, for me, Jack Grealish is a ball carrier, a dribbler. For me, Phil Foden is more like a ticky-tacky player. One touch.
Who are you gonna get more goals from? Who are you gonna get more out of? Do you understand what I mean? I
get that, but then it's like,
who are you getting more out? Because you don't just need a ball carrier, because you've got ball carriers in there. Your wide players can carry the ball. Do you understand?
Not like Grealish does.
No,
like, he gets fouls. He gets how many fouls?
Yeah, but what? Around the area, but when he gets his chance to do that, what does he do? Like, he does things that you don't expect him to do. He'll get the ball and he'll go backwards because he wants to be safe. He doesn't want to lose the ball. He doesn't do the same things that he does for Aston Villa.
You can't say that in English. Right? Every time I've seen him play, he's done that.
Has he?
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't. I don't think he lets the occasion phase him like the rest of them, to be honest.
Well, I mean,
I think Mason Mount played well.
Foden played all right. Foden was doing all right. Foden was doing his thing. He didn't seem like he was.
First game?
He didn't seem like he. Not in the first game. In the second game. Sorry.
No, in Croatia.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. We'll get to the second game of that group. So Group E had Sweden, Slovakia, Spain, and Poland. Spain is just dead for me, to be honest. I saw, I can't really recognise any of their players, although I do. But
is that why they're dead? Because you can't recognise their players?
Because I think I've never heard of them. No, that's not true. I've heard some of their players, but it's just I just think it's not
It's not a great Spanish team, but what you got to remember is they're a team, though, aren't they? Do you understand?
They got Morata's leading their striker. I don't really. Well, do you know what? He's all right, but that can't be the best striker they had.
No, I think they've got better strikers, definitely.
So
but
that's what I mean about their team, innit? It's like I think you could have put better players out there. To be honest, like is it something?
Well, I mean they don't play that Traore, and I can't understand that. That's nuts.
That's Spain. They had their manager a few years ago talking about Negro, didn't it? In some World Cup, that family has played that old man. So they got a bit of race. This place is just full of it. Why would you not play Traore? I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. I want to see what happens with this Ryan Giggs thing. Because if that was a black man, I would have definitely known about it last year. Because they would have gone on and on and on and on and on about it. You know what I'm talking about, innit? They would. You would. There's no way. That's what I'm saying. When I found out about it, I was so shocked. Like, how is it taking this long for me not to have known this? They don't even talk about it.
No, of course not.
They don't even talk about it. They don't even say why he's not there.
No, well, they wouldn't, would they? They wouldn't, because there's a new manager in place and they big him up. That's what they do. That's what they're paid to do. You know what I mean? They're not paid to talk about Ryan Giggs. You know what I mean? And he starts throwing lawsuits in.
That's what we do. Who did Spain play anyway? Slovakia. Poland. Spain played who? Slovakia. Sweden played Poland. I think that's how it is. Anyway, Group F had France, Germany, Portugal, Hungary. Poor Hungary.
Nice group, man.
Hungary,
It's a nice group.
I think Hungary should have been in the group E with Sweden, Slovakia, and Poland. If Spain should have been in the
if Hungary was in any other group, I think they'd have a great chance of getting up.
Yeah.
They play some nice football.
I know. I feel it for them.
Play some nice football.
Everybody's tip was France. France beat Germany just about on the first day. Everybody was writing off Germany. It's like, how can you write off Germany? I was actually tipping Germany from the start of this. My two teams would have been Germany and Portugal, to be honest. That could probably get. And I was saying Kai Havertz could be a top scorer.
Was that what you were saying?
I was saying not even a top scorer, but
when did you say that?
I didn't say it on that.
No. Yeah, Germany's just coming to the party now, but
coming to the party. Kai Havertz is alive. I've been saying that.
Yeah, but Germany are very, very beatable. Very beatable. They don't look unbeatable to me. They look very beatable.
I wouldn't say any team looks unbeatable.
Oh, yeah, well, there is teams that look solid, a lot more solid than Germany. Italy look alright, but Netherlands look alright at the minute. Yeah, but don't worry about that. They've got more. They've got more of them. They just roll them out like pizzas. Yeah, centre halves. They roll them out like pizzas, mate. Yeah, don't worry about that.
So back to Group A now. The second games that were played, who played it? It was Wales versus Switzerland. Italy. No, sorry, it was Wales versus.
It's Wales versus Turkey.
And they won that 1-0, didn't they? With Aaron Ramsey.
2-0.
Oh yeah,
2-0. One at the end. Gareth Bale done his nice little corner regime, and then they let him go over the other side, and he done it again. And he said, "What? You really let me do that again?"
Twice.
Hey, listen, kebabs are on me. He said, "Kebabs are on me."
Yeah, so Wales won that 2-0 when Italy played Switzerland, and Italy won that 3-0, didn't they? Sure, it was.
May well have been. Don't quote me. How many goals have they scored?
Goals for 7, yeah. They beat them 3-0. They won their last game 1-0. So they beat them 3-0 for Switzerland. Lugatelli scored 2.
Nicatelli, is it?
Something like that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Left footer, nice. Like him. Rumours. He's on his way to North London.
Yeah, we were talking about North London. No, I don't want to go there. Yeah.
Bruv, talking about the Euros right now.
Yep, we are talking about the Euros. Second game in Group B. What's the third game? Yeah, second game in Group B was Belgium and Denmark and Russia and Finland. And Denmark showed up to the party when they played Belgium.
Yeah, they went 1-0 up.
Yeah, they went 1-0 up. Pulsar. They went 1-0 up in like 37 seconds or something.
And
was
then,
it 1 minute?
and then what happened?
And then at half time they brought on Hazard. You know what I mean?
And that was it, was it?
Oh no, they brought De Bruyne and Hazard. And then they came to life, Belgium. Yeah. And De Bruyne scores a stunner at the end. But I think the keeper could have got that. If you like, did he not know he was going to shoot? He's only going to shoot. What are you waiting for? Get over to that side. I didn't think he had it. Well, I don't know. I think he could have done it. I'm not taking nothing away from the strike because that's what I like. The one that left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. I'm shooting it. Whichever the opportunity arises, whatever foot it's on, it's getting banged on. And it's generally a quality strike. So yeah, I was happy for him too. But yeah, good old Belgium. Lukaku done some magic as well. Like to get that play between Hazard and Hazard. Lukaku does his magic, passes it to that other Hazard. He lays it off to the other Hazard. He lays it out to flipping the other keys, and then that was it.
You wait till the other Hazards out there as well.
What, they got 3 of them?
Yeah, triple hazard. It'll be a triple hazard. Yeah, they got another little brother, ain't they? Plays in Belgium. Won't be long.
So yeah, and then Finland and Russia. Don't know what happened between that game. I think it was a 1-1 draw.
I'm not sure myself. Don't quote me on that one. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, I think it was a 1-1 draw because they got 3 points.
Certain games that I'm really not interested in. I'm not gonna lie.
Hot. Alright, so Group C, the second game between them was who? I'll tell you now.
Who's that? What group?
Group C. So you got Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, and North Macedonia.
Don't quote me on that.
Netherlands must have won their second game. Know about that. And then Group D, you got Czechoslovakia, England, Croatia, Scotland. And we all know what happened here. Yeah? Czechoslovakia played Croatia, and England played Scotland. And England, according to everyone else, but everybody else, was very disappointed. To me, I just think out of these whole nations, yeah, England is the worst nation to be. You got no heart. Look how Scotland played with heart. Wales play with heart. Where's England's heart?
In the nightclubs.
You say to me about the players they get. It's the play the way they play for it. But where's your heart?
Yeah, they don't have heart, man. They don't have heart.
Look at Scotland. Like straight. Mel Gibson would have been telling.
Yeah, but you got to remember though. This is the thing. This is what I'm saying. You see, like with England, the real players are the ones that like the Phillips and them sort of players. He's gonna run forever. He's gonna, do you know what I mean? He's gonna do that because he's not one of them big elite players. Do you understand? They know they're gonna get picked week in, week out. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? He's got to work hard to stay in there. Them others, they just play around. They don't care. Do you know what I mean? They don't really care. They like I said, for me, playing for my country, you've got to be a different beast. You know, like Pogba, when he plays for his country, Pogba plays 100 times better than he does for Man United. 100% better for Man United than he does for Man United. Well, there may well be reasons for it, but I'm just trying to put it in. Granted, Xhaka, he plays better for Switzerland than he does for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? He looks like a different player. There's players, they just look like different players. Do you know what I mean?
So you say there's players that embrace this international,
and there's players that go the opposite way.
Yeah, but they can't have all 11 players going the opposite way.
No, they can't. But they're just not a very good team. They're just not a very good team. Like they should be. They got very good players, but as a team, like I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know.
I watched that game here, and before the game, I wasn't thinking England was going to go turn over Scotland. This is how close I don't bet. But it was 10-1 for Scotland to beat England, and I almost put a 10 on it. Almost. It came this close. Down on the betting app to do it because I actually went to look on the Google app for betting.
Saved yourself a tenner for a start.
I saved myself a tenner for a start. True, but I promise you, if I did bet, I wouldn't have been upset because at least they played with heart. Do you understand? It's like at least you tried to win. At least they tried, didn't it? And I just think I don't know what's wrong with England, but to me, it didn't look like they was trying as hard.
Man for man, man for man, England are probably better than how many teams in that?
Well, we're going to discuss.
But I'm saying man for man. You know, yeah, man for man. They should be way up there, way up there, way up there. Yeah, in the value of their players in the team alone, they should be way up there, but they're not. No, they're not. So obviously something's wrong in it, but it's always England's like that. Do you know what I mean? They just never look like a team that I think are gonna. You look dangerous. You could go and win this tournament, any tournament. Doesn't matter if there's only 2 teams in it. They still don't look like they could win it. Do you know what I mean? They're just not that sort of team. I never really feel confident in England. Never have. You know what I mean? I never have.
Well, that was a draw anyway. England and Scotland. Personally, I felt sorry for Scotland. I think they should have won. I don't think England pressed them like one. They had a bit of chances. Mason Mount done something.
What did he do?
What's his name?
Yeah, Foden. Did Foden hit the post?
No, that was in the first game. John Stones.
The Stones hit the post. Yeah.
So it could have gone a different way. However, I don't think it's. What I feel is everybody got excited over the first game, but the first game weren't that great. And you thought England were going to go out and smash up Scotland. Like, why would you mock off Scotland like that?
Well,
did you see how Andy Robertson come out And he walked
Well,
out.
you got to know that that's a beast of a fight, because that's the first international. So you know that it's gonna be.
So why are you not up for it? Did you see how Andy Robertson came onto the pitch? I don't know, seriously. Someone said he looks like he's high. he was like that. He just came
Sold
on.
out, yeah?
Yeah. He was on it. Yeah. Like, and England's players just looked a bit like you said. They didn't look like they were on it. You know, they come out, they do all this touching the ground shit. He went on none of that. Even when he was in the tunnel and someone tried to talk to him, you get that fake smile, and went straight back to his own. It's like he was on it. Yeah. And I didn't see that same look in the England people's eyes. No. But I don't think it's a disaster, because England really ain't that great. So I don't think drawing with Scotland is a disaster. It's not like, oh, we played below par. That's how it is, isn't it? Scotland, you never. And then Czechoslovakia played Croatia, and I think they lost to Croatia. And Czechoslovakia won, and the last was draw. Then it was Sweden, Slovakia, Spain, and Poland. And Spain played Poland. Did they draw with Poland?
Yeah, 1-1. Yeah. So
they drew with Sweden as well. Right, and Slovakia, they won against Poland 1-0 in the first game, and then the second game they lost to Sweden.
They did indeed.
So Group F, you had France, Germany, Portugal, and Hungary. And France nearly lost their game. France was another one, that killed me. They got so many chances in that first half. And I was thinking, oh, that's it. You know, when you get all them chances, you do not get a chance to rectify that. Then Hungary scored a great goal. A great goal. Cuts across Varane, steadies himself, and slots it in. Now, personally, Lloris should have saved that.
Personally, yeah.
Top class keeper. If that was Donnarumma in the Italy goalkeeper. Yeah.
Just say that. Yeah, just say the Italian keeper.
The Italian goalkeeper. That was Donna Kebab. He would have got a pit into that. Mate. Bush! You get me? Strong hand. Slap that up. But it never happened, did it? And then, luckily, Mbappe showed a bit of class. Stood up the geezer. Got a little rebound. Griezmann comes in, does his little batty rider dance, and this 1-1. And things are back looking good for France. Then Germany played Portugal. Slapped them.
They did. I was really disappointed with that game.
I don't know how, but they slapped them. But 2 own goals. Yeah, I'd hate to score an own goal. I'd just rather let it. If I couldn't. But you never know you're going to score an own goal. I guess you always think.
Would you rather let it go and someone tap it in?
Well, yeah, but
in certain cases,
the second own goal.
Me as a defender, I'm actually not going to touch the ball. I'm dummying it. I'd rather dummy it.
If you can only the second goal for me, he's running towards his goal, and he kicks it with his left. Like, where are you kicking it? That is gonna go in the goal, in it. That's where you dummy.
Hey, you got certain times you got to dummy and take your chance.
Yeah. Pretend you're gonna get it, and that puts him off. Yeah, but take your chance. Second own goal for me is like, nah, you shouldn't. I don't know what you was doing. But yeah, and then after that, they just made them look like schoolboys. Kai Havertz tapping. What's his name? The left wing back header. From wing back to wing back.
That Germany left winger though, he's on point.
I can't remember his name.
Goosen or something. Goosen, yeah. Yeah, he's on point. He's yeah.
They turn them out, Germany. They turn them out. So going back to the top of the group. So this is how the group stands now. Because Italy's played 3 games. I think they played tonight. They play tonight. I think they're playing right now. No,
they're playing later.
They're playing later. No, they got 9 points.
Someone's playing later.
They've gone through. Yeah. Italy, they beat.
Who's playing? What group's playing tonight? Netherlands group.
Netherlands group, yeah. We'll get on to that. 'Cause I think Netherlands are 2 points behind. 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 2 Italy's got. 9 points.
Italy's got 9 points. Yes.
Yeah.
They beat Wales, didn't they? So they've gone through. Yes, they got
Wales
9
have gone
points.
through.
Italy ain't conceded a goal in 30 odd games now.
No.
It's 30 odd games, clean sheets. No, tidy, that is tidy. Proper tidy.
They're closing in their record. I don't know what their record is, but they are definitely closing in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, they beat Switzerland 3-0. And they went through. So Ukraine. I've lost it.
Lost it.
Yeah.
You've lost Ukraine.
I've lost Ukraine.
You've lost Ukraine. Who did Ukraine play?
Oh wow. So anyway, matches. Back in the group. Yeah. So right now, yeah, Italy have gone through. Wales have gone through as well from their group. So Italy and Wales. I don't know who's gonna go out.
Well, there's some third places that are
Switzerland's
going. There's some third places that are going through as well, aren't there? So
Switzerland's gonna go through. Is it just some or they all third places go through? I think 3 teams from all groups go through. So
it's got to be 16 left, isn't there? So
Group B, Belgium on top at the moment. Yeah, I think there's. Yep, they haven't played their last games in that one yet. So far Belgium are sitting pretty with 6 points. Russia in third place, along with Finland. But I think Russia's got a better goal difference. So right now, the group that are playing in Group C, Netherlands are playing North Macedonia, and Austria are playing Ukraine. And the score between that right now is Netherlands 3, North Macedonia 0, Ukraine 0, Austria 1. And you've got Russia and Denmark to play later today at 8 o'clock. So right now in that group, Netherlands are sitting pretty, going through first place. And then, at the moment, Austria are sitting pretty, going through second place. But yeah,
that could all change.
that could all change. Football, innit? Group D now, Czechoslovakia and England are sitting pretty with 4 points. I believe Czech has got more goals, so they are in first place. However,
How many goals England got? 1.
This is where England actually want to be, really. So all in all, it could be. You could say what they're saying. The players could have been told to play like that because don't shine because you just don't want to lose. Just take the point. Just take the point. You don't want to lose. Let's get the point. Get in second place.
You can't go out and play for a draw. It's impossible. You can't go and play for a draw. It's just you've played football yourself, so you know that that's a nonsense. Yeah, you can't go out and play for a draw. It's impossible.
Positive spin on things, isn't it? All you England fans.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, he's talking nonsense. All right, don't listen to that. Yeah, don't listen to that. You go out for the win. You're just not good enough. Yeah, you go out for the win and pray for the draw. That's it. That's what you do. Go out for the win and pray for the draw. That's the best you're gonna do.
Right. So right now, the matches haven't been played for the rest of the groups. But Sweden's top in their group. Slovakia sitting second. France is top in their group. Germany is sitting in second place with 3 points. So it's going to be pretty exciting when the rest of the matches get played. Now, the question is, what teams have impressed you so far in this European Championship? Now that the first round of games have been played, you can actually have a better understanding of where the teams sit. So rather than just looking at who's first in the world, so now we're actually seeing the form of the teams and where they sit. So for me, when everybody was saying France will run away with it, they're strong contenders, but they need to come to the party a bit quicker. You know? what I mean? Because right now, I don't know if they're really at the party yet.
Yeah, but they may have been told to take it easy.
Take it easy. You never know. They could do that easy. Play for the draw. And then when they got 1-0, they turned it on. They got the draw in it. They could do that.
It's dangerous way to play, though.
Yeah.
Dangerous way to play. That is
dangerous. But you know what? These managers must sit down and navigate. I mean, even fans.
Listen, they were playing in Hungary, yeah, with 60,000 fans behind the Hungarians. They probably had about 300 supporters, if they were lucky. All right, which you were never going to hear them.
So has France impressed you so far?
No, Italy's impressed me. Italy's impressed me more than France.
Three clean sheets.
Yeah, they've impressed me more.
9 goals.
They've impressed me more than France. Yeah. And Netherlands have been okay. Okay, but the team that's really impressed me is actually the Czechs. Yeah, I like the way they do. Chick, yeah, and their goalkeeper made some amazing saves against Scotland. Yeah, amazing. He definitely came to the party early. Some goal. I thought there was a definite goal, and he's bent his body like a dolphin. Yeah, and then slapped it away like a bricklayer. Yeah, oh, amazing.
2 in 1. Species in 1.
Yeah.
Keeper.
A dolphin bricklayer. Hey?
Yeah. So that comment. That's it. So Italy have been impressive. To be honest with you.
Yeah, my favourite team's been the Czechs.
But I haven't really. I wouldn't really say I've sat down and watched the game with him, but I've watched clips of him and he's looked impressive. That goal against Scotland was
beautiful, wasn't it?
beautiful. The bend on it. You all think you can execute that, but it had pace, bend, dip. It had everything. It weren't just floating in there. He whipped it in there.
It's a shame I ain't got some of my old videos with me. You might see a few of those.
On the run, whipped it in there.
Yeah,
so,
great.
Yeah. So, what about the teams that have disappointed you? I've been disappointed with Portugal. I say it now. I thought when I looked at their team on paper, I thought, Portugal could do something. They got a better team than when they won it before. I think they got a better team now on paper than when they won it the Euros before. In my personal opinion. However, getting slapped up by Germany might bring them to the party.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know.
Maybe because they was feeling a bit cocky, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were feeling.
Ronaldo's gonna have to dig deep, mate. I don't think you're gonna be here for 4 years. Oh, you got the World Cup next year, right? Yeah, I know you're gonna stay fit. But after that,
Yeah, he don't need anything more after that. He just wants to break records. Once he's broken them records, no one ain't breaking his records. So it's only Messi. Messi ain't gonna stay there that long. You know what I mean, Messi ain't staying there that long.
he's got records, man. Only top scorer in the European Championships now.
Top scorer everywhere he wants to be, isn't it? All-time goal scorer. Don't matter on the beach, in the road. Don't matter where it is.
I bet you he was fuming that Jota kicked that ball in. I bet you when he watches that video, he looks at it and thinks, "No, that could have gone in. He didn't need to touch it." I bet he was fuming with him, but yeah, I see Jota try to look for his little high five afterwards. Yeah, it took ages before he came into the camera and gave it to him, but he didn't look at him. I bet he was fuming. So yeah, Portugal have been disappointing for me. Who else? I'm not even gonna say England.
England, yeah, that's standard. I didn't expect nothing. I didn't expect nothing from England.
Germany haven't been disappointed. Their first game against France was a bit, I don't know if they deserve to lose that. To be honest, I think maybe that should have been a draw.
Well, I don't think that Germany really brought much to that game. If I'm honest.
Well, they did a few things.
Do you know what I mean? France just wanted to sit back in the second half and said, right, we'll hit you on the counter. Do you know what I mean? So they had a little plan. And it worked. I mean...
They haven't been disappointed, though. Turkey. Disappointed.
I didn't really expect much from Turkey anyway.
I not much, but I expected better than what they did. Do you know what I mean? I expected a little fight.
I didn't really expect much from them.
I expected a little fight. I expected like a Hungary, you know what I mean? Like a Hungary, if they were in like you say, if Hungary were in any other group, they would be out of the group, and if they were in the Turkey's group, I think they'd be out of the group. I really do. So there was a bit disappointing.
I think Hungary's got an Italian manager, ain't they?
And yeah, and the rest of it. Well, Spain, yeah, because I just saw that the Spanish team could have been a lot better than what it is.
Yeah, but it depends on who's Spain got. Well, it doesn't matter. They're going to finish third anyway, ain't they? Worst ways.
Yeah, it looks like it. Because, well, Poland depends. Poland got 1 point, so Spain will need to win the next match.
No, but I'm saying if all three go through, they're gonna go through, aren't they? Huh?
No, because Poland are 1 point at their fourth. So if Spain play Slovakia, they
and
need
lose.
to win that.
Okay.
Because if Poland beat
Win.
Sweden, that's 4
Bye
points.
Spain.
Bye Spain.
Viva la España.
So it's all to play for. It really is all to play for. So turning our attention back to these shores, right? And talking about people not going places. What's going on with Tottenham? That's what you need to know.
What do you mean?
Actually,
What do you want to know?
I want to know because I heard that the owners are giving Arteta some money over there in North London. Don't know how true this is, but I've heard they're giving him about 250 mil because they're fed up of the team doing bad. So they, you know what, take some money and go sort it out. That's what I heard. That's
Arteta, but they've given him money before.
Yeah,
They've given them money. Haven't they given Arsenal money before? And they've spent it. Didn't they buy Pepe? Didn't they bring in William? Didn't they bring in what's his name? Sideshow Bob.
I'm just telling you.
Arsenal spent money. Yeah, they brought in Torreira. They brought in Ceballos. They brought in the other guy from Real Madrid. They brought in loads. You know what I mean? And Kieran Tierney's probably their best buy. Kieran Tierney in a long while.
Yeah, well, he's got more money now.
Okay. Hopefully he spends it wisely.
Yeah,
hopefully, because I don't want no more excuses from these gooners. Well, Tottenham are waiting. They're not panic buying. They're not panicking. No. They're not panicking, are they? They're not just going to jump in and just select anyone.
Okay.
They're gonna go through the right regime this time.
Gattuso turned them down. And whatever his name is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the big boss who just won the Serie A. Yeah. Chelsea.
Conte.
Yeah. Like, do you think, in my opinion, do you think they should be going for big bosses? Surely they should tap up at Eddie Howe or Graham Powell or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know whether Eddie Howe's going to be the man for the job, but yeah, Graham Potter.
Oh, sorry,
Graham Potter, I could do with a Graham Potter. I'm
someone like that, innit?
Graham Potter's, you know what I mean? He would love that. He would love that.
Yeah, he can work with no money. And the players that you got are better than Brighton's, so he would be better in the league. So, but is Levy going to do that? I don't know. You know?
I don't know what Levy's thinking about. Myself personally, I thought he brought this Italian guy in to rule the roost. You know what I mean? I thought that this guy was the top boy, and whoever he clicked his fingers at, they turned up. That's what I thought.
What, Conte?
No, not Conte. He's brought in a sporting director, isn't he? I thought when he clicked his fingers, everybody came. I thought he was like the Pied Piper of Italy, but clearly I'm mistaken. So I don't know what's going on. I can't.
Definitely, yeah. There's no money to spend there. Because why would Conte turn it down?
Well, I don't know. Maybe this is Chelsea connection. I don't know. Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe he feels deeply about Chelsea. I don't know.
Oh, well, let's put it like that. And apparently, Man City's got their cash book out now. They've got their cash. 100 million cash for Harry Kane, or you can have cash and a player. 3 players up for grabs: Sterling, Jesus, and Laporte. What a turnaround, eh? Sterling. I never thought they'd put out Sterling.
Sterling's not worth the money now. Sterling's never really been that great in my estimation. Anyway, he's never been a great player as far as I'm concerned.
Well, not how they made him out, but he's been alright in the Premiership.
It's been okay, but to me, I think there's been other players worth a bit more than him. It's just because he was a little bit quick. That was all.
He was a little bit quick.
Do you know what I mean? He scored a few goals. You know what I mean? Okay.
But they were mostly tappers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Exceptional, exceptional goals. They were, because he was there at the back stick, or he was there.
Right place, right time.
Right place, right time.
But it still give you credit for it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not taking it away from the lad. He scored the goals, you know what I mean? He got to be in there to score. But
there was a time when he was undroppable for Man City.
But why was that though? Do you know what I mean?
He's on the way to goal. Like.
It's like, I mean, they done it with Sane. Do you know what I mean? Same thing. Do you know what I mean? Geezer was flames. You know what I mean? And then what?
So there's something going on. There's something going on.
It's just that I think that they're just there for the dough, man. They're definitely there for a bit of a jolly up, bit of dough. Yeah, they've got squad players, isn't it? They've got a lot of squad, man. So they don't even really need to rely on man too tough like that. Do you know what I mean? You know that responsibility is not heavily on you like that. It's like, I don't know, maybe your levels do drop. You know what I mean? Maybe your levels do drop. Some players are not like that. Some players...
I don't even think it's his levels. Because in that first game in England, he played all right for me.
Yeah.
I think he definitely didn't look like it. He's club form. He definitely didn't look like his club. So I think maybe there's something going on.
But does he look dangerous? Yeah, but Sterling takes care of his own affairs now. So maybe that's weighing heavily on him. Who knows? But he's doing his own thing, innit? So maybe that does weigh heavy on him. Do you know what I mean? You've got a lot of things to sort out.
Jesus at Tottenham.
Not for me.
Laporte at Tottenham.
Maybe Laporte. We need a defender, but I'm not really having that Laporte neither. Nah, I think I'd rather raid Burnley. Do you know what I mean? And get me and Tarkowski. You know what I mean? Nab two of those, or nab someone else from somewhere else. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah. What about Okay, so you just take the 100 million cash.
For
Harry Kane.
For Harry Kane, yeah, I'll take the cash. Not 100 million, though. I want a little bit more.
How much?
I want 125. I want another quarter on that. Yeah. 100.
Chairman does push a dig ticket.
125. Harry's yours. We can't play against us the first game of the season, though. So.
The whole season.
No, he can't play against us for the first game of the season. He can play against them the next time, because by then he'll be injured. So. Or burnt out, one of the two.
125, bro.
Yeah. 100 and a quarter, and he can have him.
Oh, do you think City will pay that? That's what it says.
Yeah, of course they will. Of course they will. He's well worth it.
We will see what happens there, but they're the first ones to fix their muscle. He's got to wait for him.
No one else can't afford him.
Chelsea wasn't.
Chelsea could afford him. I suppose he ain't going Chelsea though. He definitely ain't going Chelsea. He definitely won't go to another London club.
Okay, but
no way.
I heard they were having talks with Haaland. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't see him moving till next season either. I think next season is his season. This season, everyone's showing their teeth. They're getting prepared. They're getting prepared for the mass bidding next season. They're all trying to get him this season, tap him up.
He won't move this season.
He won't move this season.
Come from anyway?
He come from Salzburg and then he went to Dortmund. He's in Dortmund. He's at Dortmund now. He's Norwegian.
Fresh for next season. Raring to go. Yeah. I actually followed him the other day on Instagram. And he's got some post of him running up a hill, like 0 to 100. That's the sort of training, you guys need to be doing, mate. Running up hills at full speed. Because when you run on flat surface like that, you're amazing. I must say, Mbappe. When he played against Germany.
Oh no!
There was one moment.
That was just totally embarrassing.
There was one moment where he put on the afterburners.
Wow.
Oh mate, I don't even know how humble. That was his fault though, because he came onto his right foot. He should have kept it on his left foot, and then he could have slotted it in. But he absolutely.
No, he couldn't believe that he was actually there. That's why that happened.
He absolutely
He couldn't.
ripped. He was in his own half in the D.
He couldn't
and the
believe.
ball was on the other half, in between the D and the defender was on the D. He should have got that on the centre circle. There is no way he breezed past two of them, like with his hand out, just like he does. That special running technique he's got, like flipping old was it Johnson?
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson with a stiff back. He don't run with a stiff back though. He's got his hand out. That's his own style, but that's his breezing power. And he got to that ball. That would have been an amazing goal. What a shame. But Hubble's got back the tackle, but there will forever be that moment of that clip where he just puts something off the burners and leaves. But anyway, I digress. So I can't remember what we were talking about now. But we're going to quickly talk about some boxing because Tyson Fury's team let the boxing world down. How they try to skip over Deontay Wilder like that? Now, Deontay Wilder is saying Tyson cheated. Did you ever see the video with the floppy gloves? Yeah. So wait. What I'm saying is, if I'm saying you cheated, there's not enough money you can pay me to skip the fight. Bro. Of course I want to fight you again if I feel you cheated. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's no, when people are saying, oh, he could have, no, I feel you cheated in it, so I feel you done me wrong. So there's no way I'm taking any money to skip the fight. And I'm a Tyson supporter. I think he might, well, I'm not sure if he's going to do Deontay Wilder. This just goes to show you how much I know about boxing. All I'm saying is, in all the press conferences now, Deontay's not doing much talking. And you see when a man not doing much talking, he's on his game, he's on job. He's not looking to mess about. He's looking to inflict some serious damage. Whether or not he can do it or not is a different thing. Yeah, because obviously Tyson's a better boxer. But if he feels that Tyson cheated, yeah, if he really feels that deep within his heart, he's gonna have more heart than he.
Why don't they just have a tear up with no gloves on, and that will solve all that problem?
Oh, Tyson will mess him up. You see, Bossy's he's gypsy, isn't he? Come on.
So this is what I'm saying. Just take your gloves off, wrap them up with some bandages or something. But
what, dip in glass like?
None of that. None of that nonsense. Just so you've wrapped your hands up. There's no gloves. Then that stops all that nonsense. You got flappy gloves. I mean, so you still got punched with a flappy glove, bruv. Regardless, do you know what I mean? Duck, then, innit?
He's too tall to duck. Yeah, no, he got fisted up. But I'm saying he's just looking almightily quiet. You know, when you just sit there, you know, when someone's running up their mouth, yeah, and he's just sitting there watching and thinking, "Bruv, when I get my hands on."
He's not thinking that. He's thinking, bruv, I'm getting so much pee that I don't really care what you say. It doesn't really matter. Of course. Come on, bruv, that ain't going to be no fight, man. Tyson's going to mash him up, man. Tyson Fury. Come on. That boy can't fight. He got beat up twice. Come on, bruv. What makes you think he can get back in the ring and beat him this time? What special tricks has he got up his sleeve?
Well, that's what I don't know.
Bruv, he's beat. If a man beats you up twice, there's no way that you're going to go in that ring and be confident that you can beat him this time. Well,
yeah, but no, wait. He feels he cheated to beat him. If you feel cheated, you come out with a different heart.
What did he do? What did he do though? What did he do? What did he? So his floppy gloves.
So basically, the point of the floppy glove is that when he hits him with the fist, yeah, the fist wasn't in the cushion bit.
Well, so then duck, then innit? Duck. Don't stand there and get punched with floppy gloves. Yeah, move out of the way, and throw your own punches as well. Yeah, why don't you go floppy? Why don't he go floppy glove too, or bite?
That's what he
do.
He might do the floppy glove tactic.
Do something. You know what I mean? Don't bitch about it. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
He might. You never know. You don't really know. You know what I mean? There was another sporting story I was going to talk about. Oh, that's so happy I did. Torquay and Hartlepool. Yeah? Brazilian keepers, you can't keep them out of the bloody knees, can you? First it was Alisson that scores a goal over his head in the last minute of the game. Now it is the Torquay Brazilian keeper. Did you see the goal? Oh, mate. Yeah. Oh, where's Sin when you need him? So, basically, 96 minutes, playoff to get into the National League. Hartlepool winning 1-0. 96 minutes. 6 minutes stoppage time. It's 96 minutes. Keeper's gone up. he actually starts his run from outside the area, and the guy whips the ball in from that's the between the halfway line and the thing, and he just gets on it. Yeah, he just gets on it. Yeah, no, I know. I was just showing him. We're just talking. Did you see the Torquay United keeper score that goal?
Have a look. Look for it.
Have a look
it
for
up.
it.
Look it up.
But the sad thing was, he scored the goal, and you think, yes. Torquay, they scored. Torquay were elated. Hartlepool were like, if you saw the manager's face, absolutely devastated.
Yeah.
They go into extra time. Then the same keeper that scored the goal saved the first 2 penalties. You think, Hartlepool done for, but they actually win. and it's such a shame because Torquay have been on the top of the league for most of the season, innit? It's like, they went into the playoffs and they lost. However, the heroics of the goal was amazing. And that will be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Good night and God bless.
LondonHotRadio.com. Tune in now for shout outs and requests.